so hits one and misses one at the line. And here's White. Outside Tatum. The three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 5 points.
Well, when it comes to his jump shooting, Tatum is extremely efficient in catch-and-shoot situations.
To the middle. Back to Brown. Rebound, the Lakers.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the shot goes. He's got 7.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Wade drives in. Here's Wolf. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And the foul called on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul of the game. Then we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to review the game plan.
Lakers fans, put your hands together and make some noise. One more time for the Lakers high squad.
And stolen by Vanderbilt. The three, James. Porzingis grabs the board.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Right side White. Outside Tatum. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Not sure. Why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim. Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Boston on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, last season Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you.
Off the bounce, Tatum has so many different ways he can take you.
Outside Oubre. Pass to Wiseman. Here's Wade. Another shot. 6 to shoot. Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Dwyane Wade taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Second free throw, no good. Celtics lead by 6. Pass to Queta. The ball's knocked loose. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 23 seconds left in the opening quarter. Left side, Oubre. Screen by Wiseman. To the inside. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Pass to Wade. Takes a 3. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Boston leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now?
The Celtics, 21.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there. They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Oh, Brown gonna go get it! And Brown with the stuff!
Hey, Brown can sky with the best of them. Terrific athlete.
Outside Oubre. Back to James. And there's the drive. Oh my goodness!
What a dunk.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
First team foul.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Oh, they get a hand on it.
They've done a lot of good things today, but one area they need to improve is their ball security.
And looking for Vanderbilt.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from 3 and capitalized.
Pass to George. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Here's George. Driving in. And George with the jam.
Seeing the opening, George does not hesitate. I mean, just a great move.
James. Boston pulls it in.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
With the floater. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. That's out of bounds. Last touch by Wiseman. So both teams making some changes here. White for 3. Boston again missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Let's go with a 3. And Boozer gets it to go. Boozer's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The 3, James. And Los Angeles, another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Toure, that's good. Toure's got 9.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Pass to Wolf. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And you don't need a roadmap when he's got open court in front of him like that.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. And the Lakers lead by 3.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game. His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And there's James from the arc. Boston pulls it in.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's White. No good that time. Nice D from Reddish. And the Lakers have possession. Shot's good by James.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here's Toure. He's got 13. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first half. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
Here's Wolf. Can't nail the jumper.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Pass to Queta. The kick out to White. Now Griffin. Back to Tatum. The 3. It's hauled in by Reddish. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Doncic. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
For the Lakers, Luka.
The first one falls. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Welcome to the floor, the legendary.
Doncic hits them both.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Here's George. And George with the jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. It's Doncic with a drive. Yep, that one's good. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Doncic up strong. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
What a swat by the big man Porzingis. You always have to be careful shooting when he's lurking.
Outside, Brown. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Coming into the foul.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Los Angeles. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back with you shortly.
That's the end of the first half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime.
37.
And it's the Lakers ball. 2-point game. Here's Wade. Pass to Boozer. Doncic right side. Doncic throws it down.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Deflected. Out of bounds. The Lakers will take it. Los Angeles leading by 4. Pass to Boozer. Reddish with it. Down low. Tatum with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's Brown. On the break, Jaylen Brown.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Wade. Can't get it to fall. Here's Toure. The kick out to White. Robbed. Here's Wade. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Pass to Wolf. Doncic with it. Shot clock at 6. Boozer. That three's off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Tatum on the drive. Nice D from Reddish.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
On the wing, Wade. 5 points in the game. And Porzingis with the block.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the zinger engaged on D.
And that one's good.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Pass to Wolf. There's the triple. Pure from three-point range. Wolf's got 5 points.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Now here's Brown. With the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in the lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Wolf. There's the 3. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Boston making a switch here. And Boston calls time here.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Let's go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Inside. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Celtics trail by 6. George feels it out a bit. Pass to White. Back to George. Clock at 6. Into the lane. And George with the jam.
Yes, sir. George with the flush.
And James has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Softly drops in the floater. James has got 10.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
The kick out to White. Outside Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Griffin. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Lakers lead by 6. Right side Murray. Up top Wiseman. Outside Murray. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Here's Oubre. Again, the Lakers.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Back to Griffin. Outside Tatum. There's 37 seconds left in the third.
The pure skill and agility of Tatum on full display to be able to beat the foul and still get his bucket.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. So it's Los Angeles now. 6-point lead. To the inside. And stolen by Porzingis. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And Tatum finishing the fast break.
I'll tell you, with those long strides, Tatum gets up court in a hurry.
James, that's good. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Kelly Oubre picks one up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. And so Tatum nails both of them. 8 seconds left in the third quarter. James, left side. And that's not going to go. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters.
The Celtics, 50.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Toure. Shot clock at 5. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
Pass to Murray. Out to James. No good with the triple.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Here's Toure. Outside, Brown. Boozer grabs a board.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
Yeah, that could be deflated. They have to lock back in.
Boston on offense. Pass to Toure to take the lead. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10. Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
Wolf can't get it to go. The Celtics with the lead. Griffin right side. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Timeout called, Celtics.
Attention all Laker fans.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves. And if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Wolf.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Vanderbilt. This shot is good. Doncic making the play. And the Lakers lead by 1.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Right wing. Griffin outside. Here's White. Pass to Brown. Tipped. Outside White. It's Brown on the wing. And Brown knocking down the triple.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
The kick out to White. And again, Boston with the triple.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
Here's Reddish. And Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Celtics substitution.
Here's Doncic. Tatum with the block.
And there's Tatum's length showing up at the defensive end. What a play.
Here's Toure. And a nice finish on the layup. And now a 3-point Celtic lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Boston.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
You also have to respect the pride they take in playing defense. They've been able to get some takeaways because of their activity level.
Just 5 on the clock. Tatum with a steal. .11 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Porzingis. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team.
On defense, the Lakers. Here's Tatum. Ooh, clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, Tatum is a savvy player. He knows his drive is going to attract physical defense.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 5-point game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Can they get it? The shot no good. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. The kick out to White. On the wing, Tatum. Banked it in off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Back to Porzingis. It's hauled in by Wolf. Counted. Outside Tatum. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2.
Shooting for Boston.
And so he drops them both.
I've been fighting my demons, I've been fighting my demons, I've been fighting my demons,
La raya, seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo Super Saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sander Saya. En las Olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. A la hora cero, en la raya, seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo Super Saiyan. Subiendo de level.